Hello, this is Parmjit Singh. Thank you very much for stopping by to the Passing Clouds coaching, thoughts, ideas, and meanderings. So, anybody who trains speaking or how to speak well will tell you that the idea of silence can lend a noticeable gravitas to the way you speak and present your ideas and interact with other people. Now, that kind of silence can come in the form of pauses, can happen at the beginning of the conversation, in the middle of the conversation, at the tail end of the conversation. The silence can show up in a variety of ways. Silence can happen where you invite your audience to deliberately engage in a point you have just made and allow them a space in the form of a silence, which can come as a pauses. But my context of conversation here is not about that silence. What I invite you to do is think of silence at a different level, at a more deeper metacognitive level, where silence can provide a space between the thoughts, the way you think about it, because the quality of the thoughts will likely emerge through the expression of thoughts. So, if the quality is good, the way your thoughts are coming from, the way the silence is impacting the quality of the thoughts, the expression of those thoughts are going to be a lot more meaningful, a lot more deep, and a lot more inviting to the audience you're talking about. I, as a person, is not a very extroverted, so to speak. I'm shy, awkward. I have difficulty making small talks, though I can actually think on my feet and have been teaching for many years and have spoken to people of variety of stripes, from company heads to HR heads to students to professors, to delivering simple lectures to keynotes, running workshops, teaching 3 hour classes, both small and big classes. And I have noticed that if there's a one thing which has helped me work through those, my own personal shyness and awkwardness, is the idea of silence, that I'm okay or have become okay over the years. The idea of being silent and inviting people into that silence. I don't feel the need many a time to fill in the words when there is a silence, whether silence is coming from the students or the clients I'm talking to. So having that silence is there in the external world, in my communication, my interaction, because I have over the years become a lot more comfortable in the silence within me through my own personal practice of meditation or vipassana, which allowed me to actually be comfortable in the silence, in the uncertainty of anything happening in your mind, and then allowing that silence to frame and formulate my thought process and present to other people, even if it is not in the best possible way presented. Though I would not say it has become perfect, because I have come a long way from my own personal shyness and awkwardness and presenting things in the manner I used to. I can say that it has definitely made a dramatic shift in the way I present and the way I engage and the way I invite people into the conversation. So, what my invitation here is that you can learn to be silent in the way you use language, but you can benefit from silence at a much deeper level, so that the quality of the thoughts which are likely going to become part of your conversation becomes better. And that only becomes better if you practice silence in that space where the thought process comes about, in the deeper recesses of your mind, in your thought process, where you just simply pay attention to something and allow the things to happen in your mental space. So whenever you're thinking about silence, think about in a couple of ways. One, you can think in an external way, where it can help you frame your language and language of or expression of your language in a very efficient way, where you can present your thought process by deploying those pauses in a very strategic way. But more than that, the value comes when you are able to think in a clear and strategic way by using the silence within or among your thought process. So moving forward, see if you can bring this thought process into your own personal life and begin to cultivate the silence so that the quality of your thought process can become better. And then if the quality of the thought process is better, then the expression of your communication is going to be better. You are more likely to connect with people differently and better way. You're more likely to express your thought process in differently and more likely in a better way. And you're more likely to actually think about things in a different way, because now silence is impacting the quality of your thought process. So that's it for today. If you like the idea of silence, see if you can invite that into your daily life and see how it goes, and allow it to rearrange and formulate your thought process in a different way. If you like such content, please take a moment to drop a like, subscribe to our channel, share with other people. If you have any thought which runs counter to this idea, please take a moment to spell it out in the comment section, and I will be very pleased to join you in the conversation. In the meantime, stay curious and reasonably non-judgmental. I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.
Please subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you.